Hello, Tashidelek, everybody. Today I will continue to talk about the 10 non-virtues. Before I begin my talk today, I would like to pay my homage to Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. So in my previous video I have already discussed about the 10 non-virtues, and among the 10 non-virtues I have already completed the 3 non-virtues of body. So today I am going to discuss about the 3 non-virtues of speech. So 3 non-virtues of speech, in Tibetan term we say ngagi number shi. So among the 3 non-virtues of speech, the first is the act of lying. Act of lying means in Tibetan is zun sheba. So when we talk about the zun, act of lying, means that you are misrepresenting that you have seen something and you are saying that I have not seen it yet, or if you have heard something and you are saying that you haven't heard it, or you can say that if you have not seen something and then you say that I have seen it, or if you have not heard of something and you are saying that you have heard of it. So that kind of misrepresenting for your own purpose is called the act of lying. So when we look at the act of lying, so act of lying has 3 categories. There are 3 types of act of lying. The first is zun pelpa. Zun pelpa means the small lying or the ordinary lying. Means that if you are teasing to somebody else in the name of entertainment or just making a fun of something, okay, so that kind of lying, actually it doesn't hurt to somebody else, it doesn't makes harm to somebody else. So that kind of lying is a small lying. Then the second type of lying is the zun chambo. Zun chambo means a big lie. So cheating to somebody else in terms of business, in terms of relationship, so that kind of lying, it truly hurts to the people, it truly hurts to somebody else, it can be ruin to their life, so there is a risk there. So there is another type of lying. In Tibetan we say it micho lame zu. Micho lame zu means that somebody is pretending that he or she has a supernatural power. Supernatural power means that he or she can communicate with the God. So that kind of people, they can cheat to the large number of population. They have millions and millions of followers, and they are cheating to the such a huge number of people. Even they don't have such a power, but they are pretending themselves they have a clairvoyance and they have some kind of magical power, So that kind of cheating is called the micho lame zu. So there are three types of lying. So when I talked about the lying, like if you say something in the air and people wouldn't understand what you have said to them. So even you say something in the air, so it doesn't become the act of lying. So act of lying, when you say something, then people will comprehend the meaning of what you have said to them, then it becomes a lying. Okay, so I want to remind you, I want to say something very important, that act of lying, it seems very simple to us sometimes, like cheating to somebody else. Lying in our life is like enjoying a food and changing our clothes, so we are engaging in the act of lying very frequently. It is not nice. So I want to say that if you look at one lie, one cheat, it's not very big deal, but in order to protect yourself, in order to hide your previous lie, then you have to say another lie, and in order to protect yourself, to hide your second lie, you have to say another one more lie. So it will be like endless. It will become like endless. It will continue like the wave of oceans, So act of lying becomes so strong and very intensify. Okay, so it is better not to commit any kind of the act of lying in your life. The second non-virtues of the speech is the divisive talk. In Tibetan term we say that tama. The tama means that you are saying something to make a division. If you divide the people, if you divide the two person and two community and two nations, so that kind of talk or that kind of speech becomes the act of divisive talk. So if you look at the act of divisive talk, there are two types of the act of divisive talk. In Tibetan word we say ngunta and kokta. Ngunta means that the act of divisive talk which is done directly, or kokta means act of divisive talk which is done indirectly. Okay, so if I give you an example like that, when I was young, like there are some boy who are elder than us. So when we walk together and they are saying something in front of another child, okay, they are saying that he is, as my understanding, he can beat you and he is more powerful than you. So I can't take it. Then immediately I jump to fight with that particular child. So that kind of thing is the act of divisive talk done done directly. Okay, so act of divisive talk done indirectly means that backbiting. And I have seen, because as a lecturer in the college, when I interact with the students, and I've seen that some boy, they are talking about the girls, her character is not nice, she is bad, something like that. So initial stage I felt that particular girl is not very nice, it could be. I felt like that. But later on, I came to know that, that girl, she has rejected to that, that boy. So that's why, that boy is trying to make the bad image of that particular girl, So that kind of things is like the act of divisive talk done indirectly. Okay, so there are so many things like that. Then the third non-virtues of the speech. Tsiktsuk means the offensive talk, offensive speech. Offensive speech, actually it is an act, it is like insulting somebody else, and it is something that you are allowing engender hostility to somebody else. It is not nice, and when we talk about the harsh word and harsh speech, it doesn't mean that you have to say something very bad word. Even you can say something nice which could be very hurtful, which can hurt to the other people's emotions. That could also become the act of offensive speech. And also today I have seen that when we look at the social media, many people, they are writing so many bad comments. So that kind of thing, I also feel that it becomes the act of offensive speech. It can hurt to the so many people, it can hurt to the people's emotions. Okay, then the fourth of the non-virtues of speech is a meaningless gossip. So meaningless gossip means ngakil in Tibetan term. So ngakil here means that sometimes in the name of entertainment, in the name of enjoyment, sometimes people could say that we are enjoying, okay. But in reality, if you look very careful, this meaningless gossip or meaningless talk is wasting your time. As a students, when they are chatting with other people, and they feel that it is very it's very what do you call that, it's very interesting talk and they feel that, oh, whatever the assignment given by their teacher, oh, I can write it tomorrow, I can do my assignment tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Today we are enjoying such an interesting talk. Actually it is completely meaningless, okay, which is not very helpful to your life, which is not very helpful for the community or anything, okay. So that kind of meaningless talk, actually it doesn't give you harmful directly, but indirectly it can be a very harmful to you yourself, and also it can be a harmful to the community. So there are some talk like that. Oh, some people, they are pretending themselves that I have a very breaking news. Oh, I have seen that girl and this boy, they have gone together yesterday in the night, and I have seen them. So they are sharing such a breaking news like that, and they are saying that, oh, there is some kind of relation between them. Maybe she is dating to him, he is dating to her, like that. That kind of talk is completely meaningless, isn't that? So they are pretending themselves that they have something to share as a breaking news, So like that, so that kind of act is called the act of meaningless talk. And also I have seen some people, they are sitting together and they are talking about the episodes of the TV serials like that. So that kind of talking actually, it could be a entertainment, but it is completely meaningless. So that kind of talk actually, it allows us to increase attachment, anger, hatred in our heart. So that is very, very harmful to us. Okay, so that's all I want to share today, and I have finished the 4 non-virtues of speech today, and I will discuss about the 3 non-virtues of mind in my next video. So if you feel that whatever I shared to you today, it makes sense to you, it is useful to you, then please share this message or this video to your friends and family, and also you can share it in your social media platform. That's all. Thank you so much.